Hello everyone and welcome to Streaming with Steven. We are once again playing Minecraft on the Citadel and I am underneath my tree and I've decided, based on the suggestions that Anna Marie was making last time, or Anna the dev. Hey Cosmic, welcome to the chat. Always good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Based on what Anna Marie was saying, we're going to call this area below the Abyss. I've decided that I'm going to call the tree upstairs the Great Spruceling. So, yeah. So now we are underneath the Great Spruceling, working on the Abyss. And so, as I alluded to, we need to go get some coal because we are at a point where we have, plenty of regular glass, but not enough black glass. So you see here, we've got all of this glass. Plus, Mr. Alistair McFly said there is more glass waiting for us back in the furnace, so I need to go grab that. So we've got 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Cool. So one stack of coal will do 8 stacks of... Sorry, one stack of coal will do 8 stacks of glass. So we need to first go get... Alright, before we do anything, let's go get the extra glass, and then we will start talking about adventuring. Adventuring is what's going to happen to get the coal, but before we get the coal, we need to figure out exactly how much we need to obtain on this adventure. Adventure time! Exactly. You know how it is. I always mess up where I'm supposed to go here. No, I think it's down here and then to the right. I'll get my sword out just in case. Not that I want to fight one of these creatures. Oh yes. Difficult to run when one is low on energy. So let's eat one of Alistair's British jacket potatoes. Or 2 of them. 2 of them? Alright. I do believe it's over here, and I thought it was off to the right somewhere, but this just leads straight to the desert. I don't want to go to the desert. Did I miss it entirely? I totally missed it. Alright. That's weird. Oh, right. Come out of my portal and turn to the left, not the right. Silly boy. Alright. So clearly I just wanted to take you all on another trip down the nether hallway and watch me bounce until I get a headache. Yeah. Alright, we are going back. Still getting myself oriented properly to the nether. I know coming this way, my nether portal is ever so coyly tucked off to the side there. But I meant to come this way. I believe it is through and off to the left. And then immediately to the right. And oh, look at that. I sort of know what I'm doing. Alright, so I forget which one the glass goes into. Oh my goodness, he said we had a little bit left. That's not the case. We have all kinds. And I'm a dummy. I totally did not come with empty inventory. So we'll just do this and pick this all back up. So, yeah. Sort of first try. You're too kind. It was sort of first try. Like, after an embarrassing first try, it was a close second. Diamond, and we need you, probably. Wait a second. If I open these chests... some of these creatures are not going to be too happy, I imagine. Alright, let's just try to be quick then. Practice run, yeah. Great. Thank you for that. Alright. That's about as... Oh, that is literally as much glass as we're going to get in this right now. Thankfully no baddies in hearing distance of the chest opening and closing. Yeah. Alright, I want to add this stash of glass to the chest we got here, and then... So clearly there's far more glass left behind. I didn't realize it was actually actively still cooking the sand back there. So, alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 8 is 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Oh my gosh, so 48. So we need to get 6 stacks of coal to do all this one. Hey, End of the Dev, welcome, welcome. What do we have here? Well, we're just counting our glass to see how much coal we need to spelunk for. And I've decided to actually adopt your name. I love the name The Abyss. That's what this is going to be called. The Abyss. Oh, and for what it's worth, remember when we were trying to figure out what we could do? We could actually place, like, potentially place a sea lantern under this? Watch this. Yeah, I could actually put a piece of glass underneath this, and in theory, it should glow below. So I'm going to try that later. First things first, though, we need to, we need to go get some coal. I've got an ender chest up here, so I need to go. I'm going to go get back everything. I don't think I need anything in the ender chest right now. Inventory empty. That's good for coal. And we've got... I need arrows. I guess I don't know where my arrows are. Submit to the abyss. I had to. There was no way around it. No arrows there. Pretty sure I had a whack of arrows. Not quite a stack of arrows. I wasn't paying attention. I may have actually stuck those in the... Apparently, yeah, I just gave it a go last time when I was asking my sons if I could do that, and we weren't quite sure, and I gave it a go, and ta-da! So I don't know if that's a thing because we have fire tick turned off or what, but I'm going to totally take advantage of that. So I am going to have to go up to the ender chest and to get the arrows. Unless I put them here, which I did not. Alright. And what does it say today? Wanted for crime against flowers, animals, and lava. Do not trust that trackpad smile. Love it. Oh, I totally went by my ender chest there. Just looking up here to see if there's any as well. There is not anything. Okay. Close. That's a bad habit I used to have, is never closing the door behind me. They are incredibly knowledgeable, and on some level it makes me feel slightly on the insignificant side in terms of Minecraft knowledge, because they're so good at it. It's a little too cheery, if you ask me. However, he's been super helpful in the past, and so I do trust... Oops! That would have been bad otherwise. Let's switch to a sword or something, shall we? Instead of just randomly lighting my tree on fire. Alright, so now, first thing we have to do is get rid of some pests so we can actually get down there and start lighting it up. And to do that, we turn to the right, and the right again, and then over here and to the right. Yes. We have found the way. Yep. Good call, good call. Sort of learning. Baby steps. And this is... Oh, far fewer pests than the last 2 times I looked. Oh, it just takes a moment. Just wait and see. I'm gonna just do this. Because that dude's got an arrow, and I like arrows. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I should have seen that coming. Oh, that's good. let's just do this. Let's go get a bunch of stuff and regret it. I just threw it at him. That's fantastic. Alright. Let's light this area up right away. Oh! You're stuck in the corner. Bad boy, stuck in the corner. Pest control! That's right. Oh! Oh, there's some coal down there. Fantastic. Oh, what am I getting hit by? Nothing. Interesting. Let's eat some potatoes. And keep an eye out. Oh, there's a Captain Creeper over there we have to keep an eye on. Hey Firepith, welcome to the chat. Alright, let's just take a quick peek around. Oh, that's a glitch. Alright, so before we get too far into it, the main reason we came, not before we get too far into the stream, but into the cave. We have some, coal right down here. There's a zombie somewhere. Come on, there we go. Angry sounding. Yeah, because I'm not looking around, something's going to just jump out and get me. Let's spend another second just at least making the area a little bit spawner proof. A little bit more proofed against baddies. We don't need it. This is a cool ravine. This is a neat find. I mean, regardless of the fact that we're looking for coal, this is just a pretty neat find. And I have a feeling that my wall is almost literally, or my, the abyss is probably right on the other side of that wall right there. That's funny. I didn't realize I was so close. Alright, let's, which blocks have we got so far? Let's block off a little bit of water flow there and make our lives easier. Oops. Oh my goodness, don't do that. Your sons will make fun of you if you keep throwing your tools away. Not to mention the other grown-ups on the Citadel. Alright. Oh, nice. Not a bad little vein of coal to start out here. Not an awfully close. You're gonna just drop right on me, aren't you, zombie? Oh my goodness. Go this way. Oh, I shouldn't have gone that way. Oh well, that's actually. Oh my goodness. What a dummy, Steven. Alright, that's not bad. How much coal do we have? They're grown-ups on the Citadel. Yeah, that is debatable. That is true. So we had, I need 8 stacks, so I need to basically fill all of this with coal. So we might be actually out here adventuring for most of the stream here. But that's okay. Let's go the way that's better lit at the moment, just to see if we can find anything, and if not, we'll just double back. I'm not opposed to just picking a spot and digging, but... Oh, there's coal. Oh my goodness, coal right there. Fantastic! Gotta watch out for a little bit of lava. Oh, you know what? Would have been fantastic? A water bucket. Let's, make one. Instead of going back and retrieving it. Alright, do we have enough? Oh. I don't think we do. We don't have enough wood. Make a crafting box. Alright, so we do have to go back up. It's slightly obnoxious, but we'll do it. This is what bugs me, that having to sort of make stairs for myself to get up. It means it's easy for baddies to get up afterwards, but let's just block that. Wait, that's good for now. Alright, so we do need to get a bucket. Apologies for the backtracking. We can actually go this way. Nope, not you. The other. Really? Where's the zombie over here? Oh. Great, that was unexpected. There shouldn't be any zombies down here. There are stairs. These used to be blocks, but I made stairs to come back up. I just happened to fall down right over there. I have learned, but there have been times where I said, "Oh, I'll put stairs there later." And it just ain't the Stephen way. All right. I'm gonna bring that down with me, and I forget whether there's wood here or not. No, no wood. Huh. Thought I had some wood. Or maybe it's that chest over there. Make a crafting table. It is, cool. Alright, that'll be good. We'll just put some crafting table stuff down there. Some crafty craft and some furnace. Or a furnace, I should say. Yeah, my mouse is being weird. I may have to invest in another one at some point. Seems like I go left or right and it does this little weird flick back in the direction that I've tried to take away. Or, sorry, flicks back in the direction I was turning to the left and it flicked to the right, and it just... It stutters, I guess is what I'm saying. Sort of like I'm doing right now. Aha! Alright. 2 years! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's unacceptable. Let's block that all. Then let's put the furnace here. Alright, so we shall use 2 pieces of coal. I know that digs into our inventory a little bit, but we'll just do it. We can get water from over here. There, a little. Skirt around the lava. You know, real life considerations. I'm just gonna walk around the lava, then have just nearby. Oops, where are my torches? And the shovel. Great. I love this area. It's pretty cool. I find the adventuring both exciting and troubling, or stressful. Oh, look at that. That came to an end. So I guess that sort of decides how far we're going to go in this direction. Alright, might as well grab the coal while we're here. Oh, look, and we are in range of the beacon, so that's sort of fancy. Alright. I thought we were honestly going to have more pests than that to deal with right at the beginning. I guess I'm a little bit disappointed because I thought it might be a slightly more adventurous. What is that? That's weird. I've got a weird glitch going on. Alright, let's try not to pay attention of the hints the glitch is giving us. Do not fall for the glitch. There, just so that. Stairs. Stairs are right some trippy. No, Canadian stairs are No, Nova Scotian stairs. Right, some trippy. And then... How much we'll have over here? Oh, it fell down. That's not bad. That's some. That quantifies as some. Okay. I know. I said it was gonna be like it was. If you saw the photo on Twitter, which I do believe you did, there were 8 of them. 7 or 8 creatures total, just waiting for me. And I came back, and the numbers were disappointment. Yeah, were there other cool? And then I jumped right down and lit the entire area up, and that was it. It's like I've extinguished the possibility for baddies, unfortunately. I'm gonna leave that gold there because it's just not that valuable. Oh yes, I did mean to comment on that. I laughed when I read it. I laughed out loud, and was at work, and somebody said, "What's so funny?" Oh, punny people. I love punny people. Okay, so that, and then right, little brain failure there, and that, and we'll put a wooden box on top of an oven because that's not a fire hazard. Not a fire hazard at all. And then we will do. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Hooray! And we'll do 3 buckets. And then we will grab ourselves some water. Oh, I can't actually grab this stuff because it's not. Oh my goodness, that's not what I need. Oh, there we go. There's some pest control. Are you happy now, Cosmic? Are you happy now? There's another one off in the distance there. We have to be careful of. There we go. There we go. You are happy. There was mild amounts of peril. So it makes up for the... Of course, now making this area unspawnable. Jesus. Okay, this direction is a lot more interesting. And there's a vein of coal I can tackle right away. Pretty solid vein of coal too, actually. What's in there? Oh, there's coal in there too. That's cool. Oh, and that's deeper than I thought it would be. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be as well. Neat. All right. Since we're here, we'll do this. That was a disappointing amount of coal. All right, and gold. Nope. Oh, okay, we go back out. And then we will start here. That's not bad. Not quite 8 stacks of coals worth. Still a good amount. Not too shabby. Thus far, I have collected a stack in 3, so I need... Oops. I need to fill all the way to here. Yep, not too bad. Not too bad. We might actually have to... Oh, let's... We'll walk down this hallway, shall we? Oh, that already looks super interesting. Nice! I am not disappointed by this adventure. I mean, pest control, lack of pest control aside, this is... Oh, this is pretty cool. Oops, back in the water. And... Oh, there's an Enderman up there. We don't want to look at them right now. We'll just work on... Yeah, 10 out of 10 would adventure again, yeah. Just in on a Yelp review. Oh, and there's some coal over there. Holy smokes, this is very cool. Oh, what's that? Oh, Steven. You can be allowed to play Minecraft if you're throwing things away. Was an Enderman up there? I saw something come to the edge and then turn away. Oh, I'm getting beaten up by two things? No, just one thing. So bizarre. It goes so high. Ah! Oh, I can't move! This mouse is quite possibly going to be the death of me. Versus. Alright. Let's get that coal, and then I think I'm going to... it is raining zombies almost. There's a skeleton off in the distance. Excellent. Where's that zombie? Not like that sound. As long as I stay straight. Range creepers. Oh my gosh. That would stress me out so much. Pedestrian creepers stress me out enough. I don't need raining creepers. Alright. Let's see if I can long distance Oh, jeez. Nope. Oops. I need to hit the right thing. Yeah, it totally mid-air sniped me. Jumped down, got a good shot off halfway down. I commend you. Oh, and there is another zombie just waiting to fall on me, I think. Don't tell him I'm here. And ooh, lava. Yeah, pretty much. Is that... Oh, that's a creeper. Is that a creeper? No, it's a skeleton. Here we can... Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, but Mr. Alistair, welcome to the chat. Alright. I think we're gonna have to work our way up there and grab that coal. That zombie is thankfully trapped. I'm actually gonna leave that lava right where it is, because if it keeps you crazies over there. Alright, let's take a better look from this angle. Can I actually get up that way? Oh, Alistair. So funny. I was trying to think of a clever thing to say. Who actually told me, but I couldn't. I wasn't that on top of things today. This honestly looks like a perfect spot for some stairs. There we go. No. Can you not get through? Is that what's going on there? My review, yeah. Dear Ender person, can you not make it through there? That's such a weird issue. Alright, well. I'm not sure what to do. I do not want to anger Beastie there. Let's actually light this place up a little bit better. Well, if I shoot an arrow at you, will that make it? Oh my goodness. Where did you go? Oh, I know, but it was trapped over there. I thought if I shot it, then it would sort of break it loose from where it was. Alright, we're gonna leave that alone. Then we will get the coal we need. And perhaps, it is already angry as well, so I was actually trying to shoot at it. Or I was going to try to shoot at it specifically so that it would probably disappear and come back to the, basically reappear in another area so I could kill it and not have to worry about it sneaking up on me. I'm not sure if that's a good tactic or not, but it was going to be my tactic anyway. Oh, there's some stuff over there. I'm assuming that's some stuff, some coal. Oh, it did stress me out a little bit. Yeah. Skeletor. Oh, what was that kind of shot? Straight up and not even looking. Alistair's British potato. And I dropped a whole whack of potato crumbs so it knows exactly where I am right now. Brilliant. Actually, I should go back and... I saw some arrows over here, which I like. And some string as well. And then we back up because we don't want to anger anything else. Oh. There's something up there? There was not. Okay. Now we're going to go back over to the other side where there's, now that there's no skeleton. Pas de squelette. Then we can actually cross and grab that there coal there. English is right some good. The goodest. We want all the coal. Or at least 8 stacks of coal for now. I know I have a feeling we're going to need to get more once the furnace is done doing what it's doing, but for now 8 stacks will be super. Alright, we are not even at 2 stacks. Wonderful. Okay. Actually, my shield's almost gone, so what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to head back so that I can, I'll just head down here and make a new shield. I should actually build a chest down here as well, so that as I collect things, I can place them down here. Or if I die... Oh, jeez. Speaking of which... Yep, and there goes the shield. Well, thanks for that. Really, really appreciate it. Shield, I need more... Oh, I need 2 more pieces of wood. That's garbage. Alright, so we're going back to get more wood. But first, let's make some stairs. Because we can. Yeah, but totally get my message. It's pretty good. I was I've never gone hunting, I guess. I shouldn't say never, but, you know, just for one specific element before. Or one specific, yeah. Or. Booger. Alright, so this pole placing stairs thing is going to be a little bit more dangerous than I thought it might be. That's awkward. I'll have to fix that. That's going to drive me crazy. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Eat some potatoes, dummy. And here I thought this area was lit well enough. Well, we're definitely getting into the adventure side of things, so this is area I'm like whining about, you know, the pest control aspect not being super interesting. Well, guess what? Things just got a little bit interesting. Well, that's just British jacket potato, or jacket British potatoes? British potato jacket. Ooh, that's it. That's just British potato jacket. A new thing. Actually, I didn't even check over here to see if there's any hole in these little nook over here. Actually, maybe I grabbed it all. Right. Yeah, it's a British potato jacket. Henceforth, it shall be known as Alistair's British potato jacket. That's not nice. He was super generous with it. A jacket made from potato skin. Yeah, there you go. Now you're thinking. It's what's for dinner. Nice. Well done. You don't even need to make a chest because I have two chests over here, I believe. Or in one of these. There we go. Alright, no, I totally understand, Cosmic. I am grateful that you showed up and were able to join the chat for as long as you did. Have yourself a wonderful night, and as per usual, always a pleasure to chat with you. Delicious potato jacket. It's always something you said, Alistair. Alright. Alright, so we don't want to actually stuff to follow on us. Be a little bit more careful. Hole in there. Might as well put the iron ore in there as well. And iron times. Yeah, we don't need the copper. We'll get rid of that as well. We do, however, need to fix that stair situation over there because that's embarrassing. Alright, so let's did I keep any cobble? I did not. Nope, that is so not the right thing. And then we will place stair here. And there. Okay, better stairs. Good. Oh, look at that. There's a little hole in the wall over there we need to... Nice, that's a good one. How apropos, the timing on that one. Where are you, zombie? Say you're freaking me out when you're just making the noises. You do that every time you place some stairs? Yeah, totally. The adventure is getting a little bit more adventure-y. Oh my goodness. What is this over here? Neat. we're coming back for that. We're coming back for that. Getting... Oh my goodness, I walked right by some coal. Silly face. Alright. Actually, I should have taken count of... Oh my goodness. Good vein. Like we struck gold, but not. Alright, let's go back down to where we were. Oops. To where we were. We can do a... Oh, right. Coal over there. That's why we did the buckets. Right, so we got... Alright, we got 2 stacks going. Nice. Move all these down so it'll be easier. We have 2 of 8. Excellent. So let's get the... Actually, we'll do some more stairs in a moment, because... yeah, stairs. Come on, brain. Right, bucket. I'm not going to lie, that bat startled me a little bit there. I like having the lava for light, but otherwise, I do not. Let's just sort of... There. Cool. Oh, it has to be a source. Right, I can't just grab water. It's so annoying. Because there's plenty of it. Alright, fine. I see how it is. I feel I will never understand water. Oh, and there's some coal over there too. I don't think I saw that one before. Get this stuff over here. And do what we can to not fall in the lava. No flava. Oh, I did forget to mention, I'm not sure if you are watching or have joined in the chat at all, JS Mama 2017, but I just wanted to thank you very much for the follow earlier. Much appreciated. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Shoulda, but I didn't. Make things a wee bit safer for ourselves, or at least trick ourselves into thinking it's a wee bit safer. That's more likely realistic. A good little vein as well. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. Keeps going. Lava right beneath us? There's not, so we can just dig that out. We'll be fine. Good. Good. Oh, where did it go? Or maybe we did lose it in the lava. I could have swore a piece of coal fell down. Alright. Another quick tally. Not that I'm in a rush for the adventure to end, but I'm just... You know, if we can get all of the coal early, that's pretty cool. And then maybe just throw in some adventure for good measure. For good measure. Oh, pull up even higher. And then, okay, we'll do this coal here because it's on the side and I already started to dig up. And then we'll go over and grab that stuff. We do know the location of 2 more little bits of coal. Oh, I'm going to have to go way up here. And more like there, so we need to go up. Gonna go kind of a little spiral climby thingy here without actually having to... Oops, that was a mistake. There and there. I'm gonna say make a bit of a spiral thing. Try to be careful so I don't actually commit to being right underneath things, right underneath the block when I dig it out, because you all know how gravel likes to play. I'm not sure where we are. Probably not quite high. Oops, that's the wrong one. No shooting arrows in enclosed spaces. Oh my gosh, look at that. Like it was planned or something. That's it? Just the two of them? It was more like it was a tease that was planned. There's at least 4 over there. That's good. Sure. Why not? Ore is always nice as well, or iron's always nice as well. Alright. Which way did I go? Oh yeah, over this. And now we need to go up there, and once again need to be careful of the lava because we don't want to die. Oh, and then, of course, before I forget, we want to make ourselves a shield. Now that we actually have what we need. Quick look around. Same shrine. Wait, what do we need? One piece of art. What happened to the art? Oh, did I use it all in buckets? I used it all in buckets. Dirty rotten. Well, I guess we're using one of our pieces of coal to make some iron. Hooray. Now we got a shield. Hooray. Now we are ready. Climb the wall of death. Or the wall. And yes. Guess we'll start around here. Work our way up and over. See how high we have to go. Put a bit further. Okay. We can do this. We got this. We also broke our rule of not digging underneath things, but oh well. We're digging while we're underneath areas. Hey Alcord, welcome to the chat. Good to have you here. We are just in the midst of trying to track down enough coal to stain the rest of the glass. And we've got a fair amount. We may have, well, we definitely have over 2 stacks already. We might be close to 3. I don't know. I've not been counting as well as I should have. There we go. More. Beauty. All right. Cool. Because I'm forever curious, I want to see how much we got. Nope. We're getting close to 3 stacks, but not quite. And one of Alistair's British potato jackets. Dapper and delicious. There you go, Alistair. There's your trademark. It would have to be. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so I don't actually see... Oh, there's a piece of coal. That's good. I don't actually see any coal out and obvious here. Currently. I don't remember if we saw any over here or not, to be honest. I like that sound. Because they tend to drop on me when we're in here. Get another peek over in this direction. Just, I don't. Oh my goodness! Right there. Huh. All right. I wish. It'd be pretty cool if fire. Not that I have flaming arrows right now, but it would be pretty cool if flaming arrows could be used as if they would stay permanently, and you could basically use them as placing a torch. That would be pretty sweet, I must say. Water. Essential for life, but difficult to run through. Oh, we're pretty. I might be able to just work our way right over there. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's almost like we planned it. Is it just the one? Are you serious? I built those stairs into the wall, or the stepping stones in the wall, just for one piece of coal? You bet I did. Not actual stairs, but that's pretty handsome looking. We'll take it. We'll take it. And then you, I don't even know how I didn't see you the first time. Stairs! Alright, we are... It's funny because I don't know what it is, but on some level it's going... Yeah, it is appropriate, that's true. On some level it feels like it's going faster than I thought it would. But at the same time, it feels like it's still taking a little while. I think maybe I thought I would get more coal per vein, but that would find fewer veins, if that makes sense. I was expecting a higher yield from each find. Alright. What if we should work our way up high and then come down? Ooh, wonder. Next, if I could shoot a torch up there, that'd be awesome. That would be a great tool. I would buy that. I'm kidding. I don't buy anything. I'm so cheap. No, but that would be neat to be able to I'm gonna say this is interesting, but it is 100% not interesting. It is decidedly uninteresting. But I see any pull from here. I cannot. Right, and this is just a dead end. A dirt earned. This has this area over here has all kinds of promise. As scary as it is, there's a nasties like to fall on your head over here, and there seem to be no shortage of nasties on the other side of that little barrier, which is very interesting because oh, there's some coal, tiny bit. There it is, and we had made our way up there already. Back there. Wait, was that some? No. Okay. Oh, water. And this is the part that I always find difficult is if I go, hey, there's some coal, and then it's like, can I still keep... Oh yeah, okay, I was going to say, do I get disoriented, or can I actually still keep track of where the coal was relative to where I am now? Huh? At least it's more than one. I'll take it. You know, as long as this may take with the coal, I am super grateful that this data pack or this whatever the actual name of the plugin is called is here, because the amount of time it would take me to hunt enough squid to get all the ink sacs to dye this glass. No, thank you. That's pretty good haul. Not too disappointed with that. Let's make a bridge behind the lava. That's realizing as I'm saying it out loud, that is not a dumb idea. No, it is in fact a horrible idea. But we will we'll go around it. We'll block this off. We'll keep that for show. And then we'll go... that's not right. Oh, did I actually just chuck my... No, I did not. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's some coal. Excellent. And some lit areas over there. Oh, and there's some coal right down there, right where the nasties are. Of course there are. You little buggers. Alright, now the pests are showing their faces a little bit. We were disappointed that the pest population was on the low side. Oh great, now there's a creeper down there. Yeah, now you guys are showing up. Alright. Y'all are making yourselves, your presence known. I don't think I have enough arrows. Or do I? I wish I could just... Can you get angry enough and just blow up? Alright. We do need to get down there. Alright, let's just deal with this first, because it doesn't seem like there's any, it'll light this up a little bit better. It doesn't seem like there's any nasties right here. Oops, I'm stuck on. That's right. Oh no, that's not what I need. I don't like having that little hole in the wall right there. Nor do I enjoy having you over there, Mr. Creepy Creep. Or you up... Oh my goodness, it's the bros. It's the bros. Oh my gosh. Dang! Oh. Jeez, that was close. Oh my gosh. I'm not even sure what knocked me onto this little ledge here, but thank you. Somebody clip that for later, because I'd like to see what happened. Alright. We're just gonna stress dig our way over here. Back up to a safe distance. Oh, that maneuver. Woo! Alright. Okay. Yeah, we can do stressed. Alright. Holy smokes. I did not need that. Not at all. Not even a little bit. That is hilarious, yet 100% something I did not need. A little bit jumpy. I got enough things trying to get me on their own that I really don't need the extra sound effects. That's hilarious. All right. Take a peek over the side. Man, there. Okay. Now, see, Cosmic left, and she was disappointed with the number of nasties we had earlier, but this is looking a little too promising in terms of... I've got my my path. Oh, I'm not sure how to explain what happened with the bros. I got one of them, and I tried to get another one, and I got shot by an arrow. And then somehow got hit by something else, which then shoved me to safety. Oh, more creepers, jeez. Oh, there's a creeper spawner over there. That's crazy. Alright, so I do need to get... I do need to get over there. I need to get down there to get that coal. No, we don't want to jump into that. Hmm. I guess we'll go down and we'll build... Oh, shite. Oh, sorry, I just realized I turned off, 100% turned off my PG-13 filter there. I do apologize, folks. If we have any youngins watching. No swearing, I realize, I apologize, I apologize. Sorry, Fire Pith. I let you down, man. Alright, let's see if we can just kind of block off this lava. Well, I know we can, just say block off this lava without being attacked by stuff. Oops, that was a... Alright. There's going to be one part of this I'm going to really regret, probably. Oh, this is going to be potentially bad. But there is just a bunch of coal right there. Let's, just do that for now. Just for now. They sound too close for my liking. It's not a bad hole either. Yes, the end of it over there. Come on, Steve. You can do this. You guys aren't so bad on your own. It's just when the other creepers and things team up on you. Or team up on me, I should say. Now we've got a quartet of singers over here. Alright. Again, this is probably not going to go in my favor, but... Oh, there's coal there I didn't even see. Do not... Oh, yeah, there you go. You figured it out. I do want those arrows, though. Oh, that's not part of the plan. Thankfully those... Oh, I thought there was a skeleton up there for a second. Thankfully those zombie dudes have not yet figured out how to... Oh, that looks like something I don't want to deal with. Is that right? Wasn't so bad. Nice little water trap there almost, so we'll leave that exactly the way it is. Although I might take that one. Trying to get better flow across. Cool. So we'll leave that alone. And the burrows are off in the distance. Fantastic. Fantastic. Actually, this sucks too. This is a bit of a drag because I do believe there was some coal over here. I just can't remember exactly where it was. Maybe I'll go up. Alright. I apologize for the swearing, Pipith. I do. It was one of the things I was really hoping to not ever have happen, but it just... Creeper done snuck up on me, and yeah. It surprised me, and then I surprised myself with the cursor. Let's see if these delightful creatures can not scare me. Great. Right on. There were two creepers, and they've fallen down. Okay. All right. Venture this way at a time. Oh my goodness, that's cool too. This place is so unusual. It seems to go for ever. I mean, we hit pockets where it ends, but it's just like, oh my goodness, creeper up over there. How much coal now? Let's find out. I've got 60 on me, so we've got 3 stacks and 38, I think. Not too shabby, not too shabby. By no means amazing yet. How am I doing for torches, actually? Okay, we're good. So far, so good. Oh, we're running low on Alistair's potatoes. That's not grand. Sheesh. There is creeper. Ah, not a creeper over here. Creeper over there. That I can deal with. Oh, we're actually pretty close to the top. Let's take a look over this way. Oh, that's a good choice. Does it end? It does not end. Oh my goodness. Ah. Creepers, no, they do. They definitely will not. Holy smokes, does it actually keep... Okay, so this is where it ends. I think it does. But at the end, we've got some a good little bit of coal. That's always nice. I think that's what we came for. This is actually, I'm enjoying this. I haven't done some adventuring in a while, so this is good. We can take these torches back. We don't need to light this up. I'll just put the double marker down over here. I feel like my mouse is just on the jumpy side. I know. Stop complaining, but it's true. Just get through these little fits. Fits and spasms. Spasms and fits. That's a good little bunch too. Cool. Maybe what I'll do is I'll head over and bring these back. Add them to the pile. Do this as well. I do need to get more of Alistair's potatoes before I get too low. Nice. Good haul. How are we doing there? 64 and 2. Oh no, 64 and 64. Oh cool, so 1, 2 stacks. So we've got, I think, 4 stacks and 44 now. That's really good. That came along quickly. Ugh. So not smart sometimes. Yeah, before we get sucked down by the water, let's bring this stuff back. Alright. There's going to be some water nearby. Oh, there's a skelly. That's good. Let's go over here. Maybe we can drop down. Were we able to get over there? No. That was wishful thinking. Oh, right, it was the creeper over there I was picturing. I want to get over to the water. Go back down. Make our own way. Or will we? Or we'll just talk like we know what we're doing. Alright. I see the skeleton anywhere. Doesn't mean it's not going to surprise attack us. Alright, to the inventory. Oh, good. Eat it, Skelly. There we go. Sweet. Alright. So cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 5. Jeez, we only need 3 more for what we've got. That's not too shabby, baby. Not too shabby. Alright. Oh, good. That's exactly what we need. Creeper learning how to use the stairs. Alright, we're out of here. No, thank you. Oops. Trying to remember where Alistair's potatoes are since I am low on those. I'm gonna go down there and grab some water. Because none of my other water sources seem to want to work. Really? Do I not have a single thing I can click on? Why is that? Alright, that's better. What is that over there? Oh. Gold, I say. Oh no, it's okay. It's interesting because I'm not super engaged in chat because it's very. You're lurking in chat, but I'm lurking around in the dark, trying not to get killed. So I realize I'm not as conversational as usual. I also got very little sleep last night, so I'm running on fumes here. I did not. I forgot. I've got the carrots. Brilliant. Carrots are good. Oh, that's too bad. That's a super unfortunate side effect. Sorry to hear that. And I want to actually make another one. I forgot. Finish her in there. I do like the. Actually, I'm going to leave the helping hand behind because I don't want to break the coal ore, and I don't want to lose that accidentally. So everything else I have would be a drag to lose it, but I'd be fine if I did. And back in there. Don't need any of these things really right now. Oh, there's bone. I didn't realize I'd gotten that many bone. That's handy. Oh, what are you? You're shiny. Unbreaking one. That's better than what I've got. Might as well use that while I've got it. Cool. Go to bed early, you say. Well, we are having a good... I'm having a good time. Like I said, I'm just on the quiet side. Well, if you're heading to bed now, I'm not sure if that's what you mean. I do hope you have a great night's sleep. And as always, I appreciate you dropping by the chat. Always a pleasure to have you along for the ride. I actually took a close look around. And the ceiling here. Oh, there's a creeper off in the distance. That's fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean never fantastic. Just to clarify, in case that was something any of you were wondering about. Alright, okay. We're good. So let's take a look down this end. I don't... No, that ends over there, right. We don't want to go any further down that way. Back to lurking for a bit. No problem. I wholeheartedly understand. There was a hole in the wall that we found. Maybe you can lurk over... Take a... There it is, okay. We're going to go adventure down this way a tiny bit. All of these areas definitely deserve further exploration. I'm just going to take one at a time for now. Hold there. Feels like it could end shortly. And again. Maybe almost shortly, but not quite. Oh my goodness. Seriously, sweet tunnel systems going through here. I did see that coal. I just want to see it. Alright. Neat. It does end. That's still pretty cool. Nice little trek down an alleyway, or not an alleyway, but a tunnel. Rewarded with a nice little bounty of coal at the end. I'll just grab my torches back up and I'll mark it as a dead end. Any down here? I did not. Oh, let's just take the iron since we're down here. There it is. Okay. Let's say there is a good amount of light coming. around these parts. I forget, was this the only way to go? It might have been. Sorry for the dizziness of spinning my mouse around, but I want to make sure I caught everything, but then also I don't have any baddies following me or anything like that since I'm taking the light away. Oh. You see that from down here? You can. And now I know. Perfect. Nobody's out here yet, but where are you? Actually, that's interesting looking up there. Spider sounds now? I keep forgetting I've got that zoom feature. Oh, that's not part of any plan I had. Oh, right. That's right. Go. There's nothing in there. Looks it's pretty deep, so we must have gone there. I guess we're going to venture back to where the creeper bros are hanging out. This has been, I think, overall the more fruitful of locations. You guessed it. Oh, you didn't guess it. I'd left my stairs behind. Here I was going to be all like, look at me, I'm placing stairs, but no, I'm just placing disappointment. Oof. I don't see anything up there. Right. I guess we're going to have to go back and adventure to where we were. We are going to have to tackle the alley of the alley or the valley of the creepers. Right, we did go up here. Oh crap, that was the wrong button. Forgot that I changed it. Amazing. So I just demonstrated to everyone how to not jump across a ravine. Hope you were taking notes. The other piece was right around the same area, but I can't recall. Oh, right above it. Alright, let's take a little walk down this way. The potential to end right here. And it does not disappoint, it ends right there. Okay. So I'm just going to actually just block that off. But we'll get the iron, because iron's always good to have. And then we'll block it up with some cobblestone. Cobblestone. Oh, really? Did I just lock myself in there? Let's see. Remove the temptation to go back in that way. There is a creeper waiting over there, which is fantastic. And a creeper waiting over there, which is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Creepers are so kind to hang out and just wait for me. Oops. The thing is, I don't know if this area connects over to where any other creepers are, so... Oh. Oh, that must be where I went to adventure a little while ago. Yeah, creeper, creeper. Bye. Thanks for making that easy for me. Oh, it's hard to tell. That looks like it's either that's where that ends, or it continues off. At least the creeper is no longer in the way, so I'll go around it. I used to have a German design instructor, and he would say things. He'd take English idioms, and he would sort of make them his own. So instead of "don't beat around the bush," he'd say "don't beat the bush, go around it." I know it's a horrible German accent, but not his. His, I would say, is fairly authentic. That's weird. I don't remember placing that. Somebody else must have adventured over this way already. Does that? I wonder if that connects to somebody else's area. Funny, because I was saying this area has proven to be fruitful so far, but we may have just exhausted the fruit. Yeah, I don't remember me being over here. It must have been... Oh. Okay, so it does continue. Is this where I went a little while ago? Or is this someone else's adventure? Oh my goodness, we've joined up with someone else's adventure. What's going on? I'm super curious to see where we are now, but I see some coal, so it works out very well. I'll have to fill this in because that'll change the look of somebody else's area drastically. Cool. Oops. Oh. Didn't think of that very well. That was a good little pocket of coal, though. Oh my goodness. Keeps giving and giving and giving. Nice. Not disappointed with this little vein at all. That was awesome. That was a good one. Good, 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 good. We can actually just... Let's have another one of Alistair's jacket potatoes. And then we'll seal this off. We will that block back first. Hopefully cobblestone is fine for whoever was the owner of such things. And we'll put the ladder back there. Let's see where we are. I wonder how close this is to the to my tree, actually. Oh, where are we? This is Macast's place? I honestly forget whose place this is right here. And there appears to be no sign. Alright. Alright. Not important whose it is, but that's interesting. We have come a fairly far way away from my house. So we started over there, dug down that way, and then way off to the side here. Oh, Jonathan's house. Interesting. We've essentially... Oh, I totally lost track of where that hole was, but... Huh. Cool. We came up near his house. Here I was thinking we were original discoverers of this area. Sadly, no. Isn't the case. That's okay, that's interesting. Actually, makes me wonder though if he went hunting for coal. Nope, he did not. He did not. He just lit the place up for me to come pick the coal. What a guy! What a guy! Alright. I'll check the coal count after this. This would be cool if Minecraft actually did tally things for you. So, I mean, so I could do the stair count automatically. It would just tally up all the stairs placed. I mean, stair count would be what it is, but no. Like he went down, oops, sorry. He went down and placed a few, oh, there's some more coal. Lovely. Oh, nice. I wonder why I didn't even see that coming through the other way. Delightful. I know I'm doing a bit of mining here. I'm going to try to shape it out a little bit so that it's not like I'm just ravaging the area. So keep it, but still doing it. Try to leave I guess, a little bit of aesthetic left. Oh man. Good. Look how much we've got. That's pretty good. So 64 and 44. So 60. That's pretty good. Oh, we were up and these sort of stumbled across this ladder. It goes all the way up, and it takes you to the foot of the stairs that goes up to Jonathan's house. That's all. Oh my goodness! Why did I not see that the first time? Well, you don't see it the first time, but you see it the second. You still see it. This is good. Good, 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 good. Oh, there's another one. Cool. So now we have 2 more stacks. So is that 6 stacks and then some? I feel like it is. Alright, so that's been explored to the right, but this has not been explored down here. So let's go take a look. It may end very quickly, as in we may run out of tunnel, but yeah, we're going to look see, shall we? Let's not have it be too dark. And that is exactly where this ends. Okay. That's fine. So we've reached the end in both directions. I didn't check to see if there's any more hole down there because, well, there'd be explosive beings down there. Oh my goodness. Got the party waiting for me over there. Yeah, that's not. I'm so not okay with that. Let's see. Frostburn is looking like a lurker. You lurk on, son. You lurk on. There we go. Oops, let's not do that. Yay, 3 creepers. Hmm. Wait till the other one gets over here too. We're gonna do some damage, I regret. Oh my goodness. So not part of my plan. Oh, that is a bow and arrow set I would love to have. I know, I was just checking to see. Hmm. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Don't forget the water. Oh, that was a mistake. Hmm. Right, so pretty cool down here. That was a little bit hairy. A little hairy scary. Oh, we got some good coal down here. Light up this whole area now, just like that. A little, oh my goodness, that bat scared me. Startled me, you did, batty. And there's some coal over there. Alright. Lit the area up. Oh my goodness. I'm getting all kinds of arrows, which is good. Oh, is this oh my goodness. Love it. So many little unexpected areas. We may actually get all of our coal from this little cave adventure. That would be pretty cool. Alright, and then we go to the next one. There was a know if they can get up here. I don't think they can. Excellent. Of course, no, they sound loud enough that they could get up. I thought I spotted another little hole space. Maybe it was right up here. Yeah, okay. And then we got that little tunnel off to the side to explore. And then we will do a coal count to see how far we've come. I am pleased. How so? What emotional roller coaster? Did I cause it? And I was unaware of it? What? This cavern system, oh my goodness. It's just the cavern system that keeps on giving. What the holy moly? Oh, then I've got to back up. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is excellent. Oh, and it ends. It was excellent. So. This probably ends soon. Oh, that's where the water all goes. Nice. Holy smokes. And there's more coal down here. This is amazing. All right, what are we doing for coal? How are we get? We are another stack in a bit. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry, and I did see your BRB. My brain is focused on the coal. Man. Oh, the ceiling I missed. I'll just go this way, because that's amazing again, that there's still more. Oh, okay, gotcha. I wonder where this goes. It's lit. It's got to be right up in the main hallway area. Where we've probably faced off against the zombies and creepers already? Or no, this is the water area I was going to explore, and I went, huh, later. I'll come back to that later. That's what that was. Ah, booger. Great! Only now do I realize I've got 2 hearts left. Alright, let's eat some of them jacket potatoes there, Alistair. Thank you kindly for the foods. I'm just gonna wait here a moment. Woo! I have had quite a few close calls. It's been good. In the sense that it's felt like a true adventure. It's had me a little bit stressed at times. But overall, not too bad. So, here's an area of close calls, apparently. Alright. I am not trackpadding enough tonight. I was pretty sleepy when I started doing this, and I totally forgot I was going to get it. Although, I am not wanting to say exactly how it's going to happen, because it's, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, somebody's going to give me their trackpad, because they're getting a new computer, and they don't like the trackpad, and they already have a mouse, so they're going to get a trackpad with it. Apple's new trackpad, and then I will be able to... They basically said I can have theirs. Which is awesome. I'm very pleased about that. So instead of having me having to take away one my wife is using, I will be able to just get another. So we shall have 2. No zombie. Bad zombie. Okay, wait. Yeah, I know, and it's a... pretty pleased because if you buy them, I mean, as you know, Alistair, if you buy them separately, they're 150 bucks. And this one was $46 extra for them to get it. And yeah, so I'm just offered to pay the difference. They've said, no, 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 just take it. And I said, finally, okay. But basically, I'm going to sell their computer for them as well and get them money back. And then I will just add the extra $46 difference. So I'll pay for it one way or the other because I don't really feel like taking their money. But all right, my goodness. Oh yeah, thumbs up and hot dish. Oh, it's the hot dish. Yes, nice. All right, that actually is. Oh my goodness, that might be enough coal. Let's wait, there was another. Was there another bit that I saw? Part of me just wants to see if there was a bit more. I don't think there was. Now, yeah, that's right. We're getting to the end over here. All right, let's try not to fall down there because it's loaded with creepers. Remember, I feel like there's a tiny. Is that where I was thinking that there was? Probably only the one right there. It's funny, since the last time I played on my one-player survivor world, I feel like I've already gotten so much more. I know I'm not expert level by any means, but just the decisions I've been making in terms of where to place blocks and which ones to take out so I can sort of navigate around. I already feel like my comfort level has just skyrocketed in the past month and a half. Yep, it is just the one. Alright, well, so be it, the one. Build this back up to the bridge. And we'll get back over, so we don't have to deal with any of the nasties. Oh my goodness, that was too close. That was a little bit too sure of myself there. That was the stairwell down. Oh, the nasties seem to be getting. Jeez, there's got to be like a creeper spawn or something over here, or maybe not. Maybe it's just a sweet spot. Oh, it's light. It's dark down there, so maybe that's where they're all spawning. All right. Well, I'm going to make my way out now and see if I've got enough coal. Maybe any nasties down there, which is good. Cool. All right. Right corner. Not as carefully as you should. What did I do up there yet? Or was that going to be one of those? I did. All right. Anything over here? No. Cool. All right. Let's take a look to see what we have. That was pretty fruitful, I must say. Oink, oink. Oh my gosh, we have more than we need. That's beautiful. Hooray! The ravine spelunking was a success. Alright, that makes me pleased. So let's tidy up here a little bit so we can. I want to have all of the coal in one row. I'm just clicking like a mad person, I'm not even sure what. Alright. That's awesome. And then take the iron ore. Iron. Can I take the cobblestone? Not. We'll take this slime though. What do I not need? Rotten flesh. Cool. Alright. To the stairs! Oh, I did not mean to. I don't remember doing it. I'm not sure. Do you remember what the command for that is, Alistair? Oh. Unfortunate. Wrong type of door. That's okay. That's okay. Well, that was cool. Not that we're done, but that was fruitful. CH, right. Oh no, it's not. Huh. Not doing it. Nope. I'm not sure. Maybe I accidentally disabled it or something, but not wanting to come up. Oh, what was that? That was my torch. It's funny. I forgot that I placed that torch in the wall and I just saw fire setting. Oh, maybe. Alright, let's get down to business. So, take this for now. And we swap these out for now. Basically, shove whatever we've got. Oops. I want to keep the arrows up. Maybe pants, wood, or bone or sticks for you. Right now, just business. Alright. And we'll go like this. Perfect. Oh, this is good. I say there were a couple of times I was a little bit stressed that that situation was a little more dangerous than I was prepared to, or going to be able to work my way out of. So that was, I think, stressful enough. That was my level of adventure for now, I guess. I know it'll get more complicated the more comfortable I get with it, but that was bang on. Come on. And you. No, that's not what the children would like seeing done. Alright. And not that I expected anyone to be on my stream as soon as I started up, but on the now... Oops. Good time. On the starting soon screen, I added a little bit of a... I'm going to put... I don't like the layout that I had this time. I was just doing it as a test. I have the day's date of the stream, or the stream date. So at any time I start up a video, if I'm trying to remember which one it is, I can always just look at the date and say, oh yeah, that's when it was, as opposed to having to, I guess, scroll through it to see which... Instead of having to scroll through it to see what the content was, to find out which video it is, I could just have the date at the beginning. That would be handy. And yes, I need more. Oops. I'll just stick some black glass back in. All back in. There's just a whole lot of clicking. A whole lot of clicking going on. Pull back in here. Yeah, it's good for now. Take all the dye. Perfect. Actually, I forgot that I was almost through a stack. So I'm just rambling. I've got thoughts going in my head that are complete thoughts, but only partial words or partial thoughts are coming out of my mouth. So I'm just going to keep the mouth shut for. Sorry for doing this right next to the portal. All its mystical noise going on the side. Alright. That was weird. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the mouse seems to just sort of pause and stall. So I am going to give the trackpad a go at some point. Because I do not. Well, I have the trackpad here I can test without spending any more money. That's basically what it comes down to. I don't have the desire to go spend more money on a mouse. If I have something that already works for 0 additional cost. That's all. Oh my goodness, that's all the clear glass taken out of there, is it? It is. Sweet. Okay, we'll go back to that. I just do this. Oh, I feel so silly. To save myself so much time. All about learning, I suppose. Or even still, another rookie move. There we go. I could have just placed the blocks themselves. Oh, that's interesting. That's true. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Blackpith? Why didn't you say something sooner? Why? I won't need that many. Cool. We got more coal than we needed. That's good. Always better to have more than not enough. Alright, and then we can just click like mad, bring all that stuff back in. Look at that. Sweet, sweet inventory. Oh, it's an odd number. Ooh. I can't even space it properly, so we're gonna have to do just flush left because it's better on my brain. Cool. Now, I guess we've collected all that stuff, and that only took us, I don't know, about 2 hours to get all of that. So that was a good little, somewhat lengthy, but decent adventures. I'm gonna put the dye back in here since I don't need it, and I don't need any water right now. It's funny, I just put all of this glass in just more or less to just have a sweet look at it all. Because I'm realizing now I need to actually put everything back in so I can make space for all the glass I want to bring down. It only took 2 hours, yeah. Well, I honestly wasn't sure how long it would take. I'm not, because I haven't gone looking for one type of ore before, I wasn't really sure how quick it was going to be to find all this stuff. That's a pretty inventory. Alright. Now, since we've still got time left, let's go continue our building downstairs. What are we doing now? I could have left all the tools over there as well, but we'll just do it. Alright. Yay! And while we do that, we will do this at least. No, wait. Wait. Then we switch. Then we put the shield up here. And now we go to business. I forget how far over we got. Did I start back over here? Oh, I did. That's the answer to my question. And now we're back to the meditative placement of 4 glass blocks at a time. Cool. Well, thank you all very much for joining me on that adventure. That was a lot of fun. I don't get the chance to do that very often either. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Piglin, you just stay where you are. There. Bizarre. Oh, I see. Placing one on my head, basically. Yeah, this is nice. Go for that. Again. Cool. What will we do for them? Oops. Be good. I build this out and around so that I don't accidentally fall in. And then I'll take a look at 1, 2, 3 deep. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez, I was a little worried there. Like, what did I just bump into? Okay, I'll take a look at the waterfall now and see how it looks. That's actually pretty good. So because it's going straight down in through the glass, now foggy. Neat. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to do something to treat this area a little bit more. Fill that in. There, we're gonna get as much of a full effect as possible. I guess technically that means we wouldn't need you. Oops. Give it. Keys. Keys. There we go. Those. We could just actually fill in that area. The stairs still. Guess I don't really need the block. Am I actually hitting that? I can break through the crack. Love it. Well, that's filled in. Alright. Can beds float? I forget. They can. That's amazing. And ridiculous. So then you can be there. What do you? Use stair does for now. Okay. Good. Down here, might as well do that layer. Oh, sorry, my goofballs. Oh, right. I have a pickaxe for that, but I don't have it on me. Just make sure I can just do it like that. Probably a quicker way to do this, but this is on my brain. Oh, I say this is on my brain can handle right now, but mess it up. Did I do this side yet? Not at all. This is gonna be so disorienting for me. I'm not good at walking straight up all the time. Beauty. Cool. Guess I'll just let those despawn at some point. Alright. Is it back to the last placement? Oh. Non-swear word, non-swear word, non-swear word. In my tiredness, I would love to. Well, yeah. I would possibly normally, if I've got my wits about me, sometimes it's just I say swear word or curses and swear words. Yep, like I said, curses and swear words. I'm going to take these stairs down eventually. Or not take them down, actually. I guess I just need to really take down that now. And we will leave that as the last spot. Of painting ourselves into a corner, so to speak. We should leave that clear, then we will start at the other side and make our way back in. Alright, now we go into the deep this way. Oh, maybe that's why I stopped doing that. I was like, what? This seems faster. It feels like this is something I would have done at one point. I guess I just, okay, let's keep an eye on the number of pieces of glass that are going by. To avoid the frustration in the future. Okay, good. We're making some fast progress here. I'm wondering if we're actually... I mean, we got enough black glass. We may actually be able to finish all of this today. Actually, the rate that this is going, I would be surprised if we didn't finish. Yeah, I feel like there should be a bang glass. Glass count. Actually, let's just do that. I'm curious. Statistics. Items. Times used. Black glass. 5,252 times. And I say, dang, that's a lot of glass. Oh, I was not paying attention. And therefore, my frustration, I brought it upon me. No, still got a ways to go though. Yes, sir, the stair count is alive and well. We updated it last. We had new stairs last time, and new stairs this time, so. I have, yeah, big time. Oh, the fans are so fickle. No, I know. But stairs are a thing you place with care, with intention. I'm just splashing the glass all over the place. There's no what? Pith. There's no mastery involved in what I'm doing right now. I'm just slapping glass wherever it'll go right now. That's enough. Oh, is that all the glass? No. Why did you not take more? Load this back up down here. Stairs we don't need. We need glass is what we need. I'm the mad glasser, but stair master. That sounds lame, but I'm going with it anyway. What did I run into? Oh. Oh. Ta-da! Nice. Noise, I say, noise. Bring along. Wait, that means we're almost done. Yeah, we're pretty close to done this layer. Oh, weird. I never noticed that before. It's like a portal to the very bottom. Oh, so close to making it to the end. Oh, there we go. Whee! We're almost done. Oh, this layer anyway. But we are getting pretty close to done overall because then it's just one more layer. We probably have way more glass than we need. Oops. Versus. Oh. I'm gonna do that. I guess we're just going to have to leave it down there. Oh no, that's right, because it breaks with this one. So that's actually good in this sense. Ooh, pretty. Alright, we're gonna take a look from the top. Yeah, that's pretty cool look. I actually do like the fact that you can see the water flow down. If we had a different kind of block over there, that would look pretty. I almost want the water to start one higher though. Oh no, I can't because that is right under the block. Never mind. Hmm. Or maybe there's something I can do to light up this end. Having that end glow might be interesting. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Right. I guess let's start over this side. Feel like it's some sort of rhythm. Oops. Did I miss that, Alistair? Yeah, maybe. Uh, I was on top of it, and then I wasn't. Wasn't intending to do two at a time, but too far away, and now here we are. So we're doing two at a time. Even ESC, what is your problem? Alright. I'm not sure how many people are in the chat right now, but if anyone has an opinion on stream time, one of these weeks I think I am going to toy around with the idea of a possible early Sunday stream before work. So possibly doing, I guess, 8:30 to 11:30 my time, or even if it ended up being from 9 to 11, something like that. Curious to see, playing around with time slots to see what would work. What would work better for y'all? So, curious. Universal dying. Oh, right, I totally forgot about that. That is handy, so it is not a waste to have all the glass dyed. I think there's still a bunch, if I recall, a bunch left that's still clear in the chest. It's good because I want to try some. Actually, I'll try the lighting effect I wanted to with this, and then we'll see how it goes. No, this is it. As we're done, it's there. We are closer than I thought we would be. Guess we don't really need you there. A few blocks I didn't mind? What do you mean? Don't tell me I forgot something. Nothing you can see from up here, I don't think. Oh, it is. Weird. Seems like it's just on that one side, too. So weird that I missed that. Everything else seems pretty darn thorough. Alright, well, let's go take care of that right now. Lest we forget. Oh, that's right. So then, maybe... 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be able to do. Right, we'll leave it like that. I'll go fill it in afterwards. It means it's going to need to be that height as opposed to where it was before. Whoa, climbing up the stairs. Yep. You don't regret that one now. And we can get rid of you. Get back to this. Yep, all of those nasties are coming from in behind. Alright, let's take a look at this. Can you? Oh. How do you crawl? I forget. Oh, trapdoors. Right. There, even more of a frosted look. It's probably glowing like crazy because, or it looks a little bit odd because I've got torch in my hand. That's pretty cool. I do like the fact that when you come downstairs, it looks like the stairs just end. You go, what the? Walk on that? Brilliant. Yeah, alright. It is looking... It's pretty much looking the way that I wanted it. If there's going to be anything different, I cannot tell you what that would be right now, but there's something about it that feels slightly off, but I have no... I couldn't put into words for you what that is. Huh. Excellent, alright. And we'll do the same thing. The other side, we will not paint ourselves into a corner. Yeah, like, all of the baddies are just like right on the other side of that wall. My goodness! The abyss feels so close to complete. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it would pick the item that's in my other hand, but I just sort of wish it would go to the next item you have available in your inventory bar. Or walking? What we have on us? Yeah, it is. We need to go get some more. But perhaps that is a good amount of glass. Alright. Oh, that's more than we need. That's fine. More than we need, as we said before, is better than not enough. Where were we? Soon the abyss will be finished. And then all I need to do is then figure out the whatever design or motif I want to have. The archway. And the lighting. So torture. You just want to come out and play all the time, don't you? You were so close. Here I'm about to say, we're so close. And I mess it up again. But we are truly almost. Not asleep at the helm here at all, no. Really on top of things. Really on top of things. I guess to get a better sense of what it's going to look like, I'll have to put the torch away momentarily. Well, we are now near the end of this level. You need to take out. And then, right, another glass block. We break, and it disappears. That's perfect. So that's... Oh my goodness, that's it. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Yay! All the glass has been placed. Let's put this torch away. I do believe we are done. That seems almost a little bit impossible to believe, but now that I don't have the torch in my hand, this is what it actually looks like. Coming down here. Cool. Yeah, it definitely has a more mythical look and more of a... There's really nothing there, look, is there? Without a torch in your hand. Cool, well. Fine humans who followed me along on this quest. We are, I do believe, done with that portion of the abyss. Then all we need to do is actually figure out what motifs we want to do here. And so I had an idea. I think, let's see if we can just try it. Well, I know we can just try it, but I'll just try black glass for now. Oh, right. Yeah. And then have one of you not on me. We need the stairs. Where be the stairs? You put the stairs over here. Alright. Nope, I didn't. What did I do with them? Oh, there. It's right there. I think I put them all in the ender chest. That's where they are. And if I went like that, no, that's not what I did. It was that, and then I had a slab. Pretty sure I had a slab, but I don't know what happened to that. Alright, either way, this is what I wanted to check out. So that will light below it as well. Although I don't know if I like that color. Oh, that's where that block went. Redstone block is down there. Ooh. Wait, sorry, Alistair, I missed that. Is your tunnel even or whatever? I think it's 33. Let's check it out. Hey, Anna the Dev, welcome back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $31. So this makes it 32, and the other end makes 33. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Thought you were falling, yeah. Nope. Anna, Anna Marie, we're actually done. The floor be done. Well, that's cool. Now we need to figure out. Is that what I was saying? So we did. Oh, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Didn't plan this spacing out very well. It was good. Well, wait a second. So that's 1. Rather than 1 fire source, we're grouping 3 together? I'm not sure. I don't know if I like the yellowy, or that's probably because it's on black glass. Oh, maybe. Regular glass? Or did I go and use it all? Or just like a single piece of regular glass? Please? Anybody? That's hilarious. I've used it all! I guess we'll just head back quickly to the, I think this is the last thing we'll finish off with. We'll head back and get a piece of glass so we can test the lighting. And seeing the time, it is now 10 after 10, so that would be a good time to mentally plan to wind down so the family can get to sleep. Because I have been on vacation for 2 weeks' time, and today is the last day. So I gotta get back to work like a real grown-up tomorrow. Unfortunately. Boo. Hiss. Who wants to do that? Fortunately, we gotta. That snort sounded a little bit closer than I wanted it to. I'm just gonna grab a stack. No, not yet. Jeez. He didn't come running at me, thankfully. He just went running right for the chest sound. Yeah, let's not wait around. Lunch, Steven. Oops. I did not fix the hole in the ceiling, no. So I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with the ceiling yet. Firepith had done some testing, and he had a bit of an archway thing going in a Creative World, and it looked pretty good. But I haven't really spent a lot of time to look at it to figure out if it's what I want. Part of me was thinking I may just take the... Oops. Let's do this before I forget. All right, and let's light the clear glass. Kind of interesting. I think it'd probably be cool with, what is it called, soul fire? Or maybe with the blue glow below instead of the yellow glow. Still, I like this idea. I could have swore I had a slab across there. I'm not sure what I did. You make it go away and not come back. I could put a slab right across there so it actually hides the fire instead of allowing people to walk up and douse themselves with flame. Alright, so let me take a look here. Let me take a look here. So basically this The wall comes up, step out, block. Here, it just comes, I guess, goes up the side, step, block, and slabs. Slab, block. Did I? So the indent was in the bottom? Nope, all good, and no worries. It's more like that. Hmm. Oh, weird. I thought you were still able to hear. Alright, I'll play around with that. I'm not sure if I like the notch in the bottom. I'm not sure, not sure. Oh, right, I couldn't do two different types of slab, but I should be able to put a slab on top of the same kind of stairs, though, yes? I think? I think I've got the slab. I think I've got some of those slabs upstairs. Could be wrong, but I'll just check these checks first. Test these checks first. Oops. Behind the waterfall? No, I have not. Fire pit. Oh, I forgot. Alright, let's grab the slab, test this out, and then I do believe we might probably call it a night. Oh, we don't have any. But we have stone. Cool. Let's did I take the stone? I did not take the stone. I just said, yay, we've got it, and then turned away. And you... Alright, try this, and then we will, then we will see what we're doing next. This kind of bugs me that I didn't plan this out well enough, because then you have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then it would be great to have another post here. I think that's... Although I could always have the stone floor here. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I haven't the brain power. Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe. Because this way people can't really get in there and burn themselves. But it still lights up beneath it. Although I think it would definitely be cool to have the soul fire, I think. The soul fire. Alright. Alright, I think that might be time for Alistair's British potato jacket. No, that joke's getting old. I still think it's funny, but I've used it enough times this stream. Alright, I feel bad, a bit dimmer than the other light sources. No, that's fair, but I mean if we did enough of them so it happened. The pillars go all the way through the fog. To basically have the wood, or whatever I choose to be here, go straight down to the very bottom. That's interesting. It would definitely be more work than I've... Yeah, definitely be more work. Good if I come on over here. Oh, cool. I could have just gone over here to get some coal. Hooray! Where does it go? Okay, we're gonna not do this crazy adventure right now. Oh my goodness, it does give... Oh my goodness, there's all kinds of coal I could have grabbed from here. Does it circle around on itself? Apparently I am doing this adventure right now. Cool! Well, that's nifty. I know where to get coal if I need some next time. Wahaha. Always like having a solid count of torches on me. Not count, solid inventory of torches. Why did that go over there? Ah, I see. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I understand. Yeah, I know. Touche, touche. You got me. We're not going to do this adventure. Or are we? Well, I feel bad doing this while Anna Maria's decided to take a little bit of a break from her keyboard, but this gray-haired boy is super tired right now and would like to go to bed. So I guess on that note, I wanted to say thank you all very much for tagging along this time. I actually had a lot of fun on the adventure. It was, I think, just harrowing and stressful enough. Had some close calls, almost died, but didn't. That was good. So yeah, if you hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you want to check the stream out again, I'll be streaming. I guess this is Sunday, so I'll be streaming Tuesday again. So in a couple of days at 7:30, same time, 7:30 Atlantic, I should say, which is currently UTC -3. If you are on Twitter and you want to give me a follow, it's also at StephenESC over there. And also, I've got a webcomic, if you may or may not have heard of, called Big Salty Pond, and that will be going, I believe, I'm going to post it Tuesday morning. It may go live tomorrow or Tuesday morning. So, oh, thank you there, Firepith. There you go. And so you can just, if you're interested in supporting that, you could always go to patreon.com/BigSaltyPond. Either way, I want to thank you all very much for joining along. Raid-wise, I'm not sure who we could raid. Alistair, do you have any thoughts on who we could raid? You have more experience with this. I'm not opposed to a raid, but I don't know of anyone offhand that I've got. I think I'm just have to get a list of people that would be good to raid, as opposed to just randomly picking someone. Either way, I think Cricket MC. All right, let's do that. Let's do a raid there. Hey, Anna Marie, we're just about finishing up actually, so it's the disc. Oh, right, cool. You made it for the end. That's right. So we do, what is it? /raid? Is that what it is? Okay, that'd be cool. I think it's /raid. And then at Cricket. Is it case sensitive, do you know? Alright, we're gonna do a raid on Cricket, if this works. Cool, we are gonna go over to Cricket MC in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, thanks. Have a great night, everyone. Much appreciated. See ya. Have a great night. Should be. I just sent it over, so who knows how long it takes. There we go.
Stefan the Stairmaster raid. Stefan the Stairmaster? Alistair raid. Alistair McFly, hi, welcome in. Who is here? Who raided me? Okay, I see Alistair. Stefan is raiding with the party. Stefan, cool. Welcome in. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a new follower of yours, and I was in one of your streams. I've been in 2 of your streams so far, and I was in Joel Duggan's stream earlier today. Like, I was in there for like 5 hours. Like, he streamed a long time today, and then he said that you were going to be streaming tonight, and I was like super bummed that I knew I wouldn't be able to be there because I knew I was going to be streaming. So that is so nice of you to raid me. Welcome in, raiders. So what did you do? Did you play on Citadel tonight? Did you tell me about your live stream? I'm just like seriously trying just constantly to not die today. Like, okay, let's come in here. Check it out. I have like this cave. I didn't dig this cave out. This is a natural cave. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I have been up to some serious adventures today. Thank you for raiding and welcome in, raiders. My name is Cricket, and I stream. How do I do this? I stream Minecraft Survival in hard mode on Acecraft SMP. It's my own SMP. I own it, but it's just my server for friends. So it's kind of similar to Citadel, meaning it's real small. It's like 5 or 6 of us that plays regularly. We did get a new player last night, which was cool. What was that alert? I got another. So I got my alerts working. Can we get some hype in the chat that my alerts are working? Because like it's been like months. You went on an adventure? Did you go mining or something? This is some really cool natural world generation. Thanks for saying that. That is the truth. Like, it is such a good seed. I'm very proud of our seed. Like, we're very proud as players. We feel like we have a really good seed and like a really good world, which I think is awesome. I'm out of food. I have to come in here and get food. Okay, where's my Here we go. I have to get my food box. It's been a wing and a prayer with me today. Because I found an abandoned mine shaft that goes on for miles. I'm not even through it yet. I think I've been in there for 4 hours. I'm not even finished. Alert Hive, thank you. Needed some coal for the frosted glass balloon. Oh, that's how every story starts. I needed some coal. And then what? You fell into a ravine. You found a dungeon. Yeah? Yeah, abandoned mine shaft. And then I found out that it's actually connected to a massive cave system and 2 ravines. And I'm not even done going through it yet. I decided that I must, absolutely must, have the chirp, the record, you know the records in Minecraft? I must have chirp because I love that one and I don't have it. So when I found all of these caves, like look, like there's entrances everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a hole.
Come on in, buddy.
And it just
You're still
goes for
technically
miles.
streaming.